already, as y'all can tell. And Ricky, you just auditioned for The Voice not long ago.
Yes, I did. It was really it was fun, man. It was I got to be honest, man. It was just a great experience. I had a lot of friends and family asking me to do it for a while, and no matter how I feel about it, you know, I thought it was just a great experience, and I had an outstanding time and a better time than I thought I was going to have. You know, because I mean, not trying to be overly modest, but I didn't think that I don't know. I don't sing like an angel. You know what I mean? Like I don't have that. I'm not Cassidy Pope or
Yeah.
you know, I'm not that. You know, I could be on TV. Sure, I'd be pretty fun to film, hang out with. But I don't know. I did it, and my mom took me and my mom rode down there together, and we hung out in Nashville, met up with Madison because she lives down there in Nashville now, and just hung out and enjoyed the nightlife, and then I went and did The Voice, and there was like 4,000 people there, and they only had room for 200, and I was inside from probably 2:15 till 6:30.
Wow.
And you go in as groups of 10, and you're in front of the producer and one of the producers, and you get a few seconds of a song to sing, and they tell you, hey, get the good stuff out now because you're not going to be able to get to it. And I got to sing 2 songs instead of 1, which was like a personal win for me. Like that was pretty
Wow.
cool.
Yeah.
So you know, but the chick that there was out of all 10 in my group, one girl got chosen, and she was a younger girl named Grace, and I can't remember her last name, but I will be shocked if she's not on the
Really?
TV. She was so great. Her audition songs were this. Just imagine that she must have been like 108 pounds, soaking wet. She was just this tiny little, you know, fragile little. She was quiet. She didn't talk in the group. She was just chill. And her dad was there, and they were just quiet. And she was the last one to get up there and sing. And she walks up, and the lady goes, "What are you going to sing for?" She goes, "I'm going to sing Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes." And I'm thinking,
God.
"Oh damn,
Yeah.
killed it!" I mean, just I was like, I was over there doing drum beats on my legs. I was
Wow.
trying not to. And then her second song, I was Benedetto in it. I was Benedetto. Shh. And then the second song she did, "If I Was in Paris," by Grace Potter and the Nocturnals. This little
Wow.
chick, I was like, man. And she got called back, and she was, I would be shocked if
That makes me want to watch it. I don't usually watch that show.
I will be shocked if she's not on it, man. And also, you know, there was so many different auditions, but there was just so many cool people, man, from all walks of life and all different cities and states and you know, lifestyles, and it's just amazing to see so much confidence in one room and so much talent, you know, and to even just be able to go down there and do that and be at least have a second thought about, you know, was awesome to me. So, but
yeah, that's cool. We were all rooting for you. I guess you saw that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
And that's what it was, man. Like honestly, if it was, I mean, it was all of everybody that made me feel good going into it. You know what I mean? Like instead of just going there thinking, oh Jesus, let's get this over with. I was like, well, you know, there's this little tiny little ping, like maybe, just maybe, you know. But I mean, there were so many people that walk out of there and they're like, oh, just devastated, and
Yeah.
like I still play music for a living. Like,
Right.
I mean, I'm not. I mean, like a bum's living, but I mean, I'm a little bit better off.
But you're gonna keep playing
Thank God-
regardless
thank
of
God-
whether
yeah.
you win,
Yeah,
win The Voice
you
or
know,
not.
Like I wasn't just gonna walk out of there and throw my guitars away, like just drive back all quiet and like, turn off the radio. I don't believe in music anymore. Like, this ain't '80s, and we don't live in that town of Footloose, okay? But it was amazing.
That's
And,
really cool. I bet it was something you'll never ever forget. Do you think you'll try it again?
I don't know. You know, there's a lot of things behind the scenes that everybody doesn't consider when you do things like this.
Yeah.
Like I'm still working and building, and I don't have a promoter or
Yeah. Right.
a manager, or you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I make music. We play when we want to, when we can, as many times as we can. You know, I don't know the business side of it. I just enjoy playing music.
Right.
And if it ever came to something to where there was an opportunity for something, you know, profitable or you know, next level taking, something that happened, you know, then you'd find people that you trust and build a team and do that. And when you do things like this, like, you know, you really give up a lot.
Yeah.
You have to
totally.
give up. You have to give up a lot, and then I don't want to kill the creativity. You know, I don't want to be. First off, my goal was never to be. You know, I'm never trying to be this big. I just wanted to make $500 a week playing music.
Right.
Period. That's still my goal. If we could all individually in my band make $500 a week playing music regularly,
Yeah.
that's all I would need. That's. I mean, I can't.
It's good enough living.
That's.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
But on the
To do
habit,
something
that's
you
not
love
the end of it,
doing that
though.
you're going to
Yeah.
do, whether you get paid for it or
yeah,
not,
it
it's
doesn't matter.
just
I'm
like a
never gonna-
bonus.
yeah, I'm never gonna
Yeah.
give up on this stuff, man.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna. I love it too much. I
I know
can't-
that. That comes through.
I can't get out. I have a superstition now, like a little ritual. If I walk in my music room, that's where my computer is and stuff. I can't walk out if I don't touch a guitar. If I don't play a riff or a, I gotta do it before I walk out of my room.
That's awesome.
I have to.
Well, let's hear some music.
No, I don't wanna
You've been
hear it.
on the show before, but not with the trumpet player. So
No.
I think folks are going to be excited to hear this new mix. I was really excited when I heard it.
Some people say don't blow somebody's head up, but I think the more we blow Rick's head up, the more air he has to blow trumpet. So let's just all give Rick Benedetto a round of applause
Right
for
on.
being here. We love you, Rick.
Awesome.
You're the greatest.
And we're going to talk to you in a minute, Rick. Ricky Morse and Rick Benedetto here in the Homegrown Radio Hour live on Crescent Hill Radio.
So this song's called Bad Reputation. She got a bad reputation, always up to no good. Never did what Papa told her, even though she knows she should. Mama knows she taught her better, but she never gave a damn. Now she looking over her shoulders with a bad reputation. Yeah. She's on the dark side now, and she ain't never coming home. No. She got a bad reputation, and she ain't never coming home. No, no, no. Mama said no, 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 no. Now she's out here making money, finding ways to pay the bills. Met a man who goes by Donnie. Where that Donnie got her caught up on those pills. Yeah. She's on the dark side now, and she ain't never coming home. She got a bad reputation, and she ain't never coming home. No, no, no. I said no, 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 no. Yeah. Swear she's leaving out of Austin. Happy freight trains out of town. She swears that she's kicked the habit, but I guess she swallowed another one down. 'Cause she's on the dark side now, and she ain't never coming home. 'Cause she got a bad reputation, and she ain't never coming home. No, 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 no.
Oh, yeah. Ricky Morse and Rick Benedetto here with me on the Homegrown Radio Hour. Oh, man, I love the trumpet.
Awesome.
So it's perfect
it's so
for you,
great.
Ricky.
I don't know, man. I love it.
It goes.
Yeah.
It just goes with your work so well.
I feel like just adding the trumpet, we could play like anywhere.
Yeah.
Like we could. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know, man. Like he's amazing, and I mean, I'm not saying it because he's sitting here
Thanks,
because
man.
we're on the radio, but because he sends me funny text messages, and gets my sense of humor, and he's just phenomenal, man. And out of all the people that he could have played with or found to play with, or our paths led to Diamonds in St. Matthews.
Well, how lucky,
Yeah.
how lucky for us that you landed in Louisville and Ricky found you. It's gosh.
And
like,
his name is Rick. I mean,
it must be
like
meant to be.
Together right now, we are actually Rick slapped. It's really
Awesome sauce.
what we do. And we're going to do a couple tracks on a demo, and the demo album is going to be called Awesome Sauce by Rick Slap.
I love it.
Stay for the Rick Slap, get Awesome Sauce. Oh, man, the innuendos.
So Rick, what brought you to Louisville?
My fiance, actually. Her kids live here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And where did you come from?
I came from Jacksonville, Florida.
Jacksonville. Yeah. And you've got quite a history.
Yeah,
Heard
a little bit. I've been around.
Couple
a
little
little
stories, yeah.
Yeah.
Played with Casey and the Sunshine Band for a
I did.
while.
I did 4.5 years with them.
Yeah,
A little
wow.
while ago. It's been a while now. About 9 years ago.
Are
Yeah.
they still doing it?
They're still doing it.
Wow, amazing,
Yeah. Non-stop boogieing
amazing.
since the 70s. Yeah.
I love that stuff. I admit, I love it.
It was fun. It was good touring.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. Lots of cool places all
Yeah.
over the world. Today Show. Got to do the Today Show.
That's so
Yeah.
cool.
Can I say
That's
it?
good. What? Yeah.
I mean, you got
what
to
are
play
you
with
gonna say,
Aretha.
dude? Oh yeah. There's a few others on there.
he
I know, I believe it. I'm saying, like,
Say it, Ricky. Say it.
Aretha.
He played with Aretha
He
Franklin.
played with Aretha Franklin.
Yeah, tell us that story.
Just quickly.
We
Or
did a
long
tour.
way. It
There was a
doesn't
couple.
matter.
There was a couple others on that tour that we did. It was actually with KC and Gloria Gaynor, and
Yeah.
also
Oh my God.
Tavares. Yeah, they were on tour with us, and they were basically opening acts, and our horn section played all their sets, which was rather challenging as a horn player. It was like 4.5 hours.
I need 3 minutes in between this song.
Wow,
Exactly,
that
dude.
joke.
Exactly. Benedetto. Yeah, but it was fun being on the road with her. And that's just, I mean, there's a lot of stuff. When I was a kid, I didn't really listen to commercial jazz per se. I was more into like rock and roll, and I've got to play with some pretty heavy stuff over the years, like Bella Fleck and the Flecktones.
Wow,
and,
yeah.
I've been fortunate.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
And now he plays with Ricky Morse music.
Yeah, and I'll
Eat
tell you
that.
what. I'm being deadly honest here, and we'll put some air in your head for a second. This is the kind of stuff that I've been waiting my whole life to do. I haven't got to do any of this. There's never any charts in front of me, or at least not for now. We don't have any other horn players, but I mean, it's so great to put the horn in the bag and go to the gig and be able to play
From
with
your heart.
somebody, and be
Yeah.
able to play with somebody that's also doing that,
Yeah,
and have so
totally.
much leeway. He gives me a lot of leeway to do whatever I want, so that's great.
Yeah,
love
I
it.
bet
Yeah.
it must be
Good
really
gig.
liberating that.
High five.
It's a love fest in here, people.
Did you feel the Rick slap?
What do you expect from the Rick slap?
It's all about love. Rick slaps. I mean, if you get Rick slapped, you should just be like, oh, it's like getting
Awesome.
shot by Cupid's arrow. I mean, We might take over Valentine's Day next year.
Oh, wow. That'd be fun with me.
Happy Rick Slap Day.
Slap day.
It'll just be a YouTube sensation. People have heart stickers in their head. And you just, it's like, we could say it doesn't have to be on the face. It could be on other areas. Rick slaps happen everywhere.
Yeah.
All different languages.
Let's start a petition and change Valentine's Day to
Rick Slap
Rick
Day.
Slap Day.
I just think it could happen.
Where do you go to dinner on Rick Slap Day?
I would love that. You know,
That's a good question.
Do you go to dinner on Rick
Where
Slap
do you go to shenanigans? Did you say shenanigans? Oh God.
yay! Well, and you've got a new band together called Ricky Morse Music.
Yep. It's really funny because we still have Anytime After 4, and for some reason, I was on Facebook a while back and changed the name because we weren't. Anytime I've changed so many different. I've played with so many different people now.
Yeah.
That I just wanted to. I was doing a lot of solo things in between finding people to play in the band. So I had Ricky Morse Music, and that started gaining momentum, and so now we just go as Ricky Morse Music because there's more likes on that page than on the other page.
Well, people that hear you play fall in love with you and they remember you, so I think that's a smart move.
Plus, Anytime After 4 is just a long name. I mean, it's hard to say in a bar. Hey, what do you play for? Anytime After
What?
4. Anywhere what?
What?
Did you call me a what? No. Anytime. AA4.
I'm going to be honest.
Are you in AA? No, I'm not in. It's just Ricky Morse Music.
I'm
how it
glad you
happened.
changed the name because to me that name, Anytime After 4, kind of, I would expect a lounge band.
Right?
Yeah.
You know,
Hey.
a happy hour band.
Yeah.
At a
it's
motel.
4 o'clock in the afternoon, and you're here with me and Rick Benedetto Boom.
I don't do that stuff anymore.
Good. Let's hear some more.
Hotel music makes him seasick.
I bet.
I don't even know what to do. What do you want to do, Rick? Let's do Moving On. Oh, let's do Somewhere Lost in Tulsa.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see if we can do this one.
Ricky Morse and Rick Benedetto here on the Homegrown Radio Hour.
Somewhere lost in Tulsa. Need a break from this ride. Been on the road for some days now. Yeah, my heart is being tried. When I just wanna be next to you. And I wanna hold you close and be next to you. Next to you. Got your picture in my billfold. Time has worn your smile down. With all the miles that I've traveled, it's your photograph that keeps my feet on the ground. Hey, when I just wanna be next to you. When I wanna hold you close and be with you. Oh, I just wanna hold you close. I wanna be, oh yeah, be next to you. I'm still somewhere lost in Tulsa, and I can't get you off my mind. but I'll be home sometime tomorrow. Oh, and I know exactly how I want to spend my time. Oh, I want to be next to you. I want to hold you close and be with you. Won't let you go, no. I'm gonna hold you tight. Never wanna let you out of my sight. I wanna be with you, but I'm still somewhere lost in Tulsa. But I'll be there tonight, and I'll be able to open my eyes and see you laying by my side. Oh yeah, well I can get to be with you, and I get to be next to you.
Beautiful. Wow. You've got some new material since the last time I heard you.
Yes,
You've been writing a lot?
Trying to. Sometimes, really, our writing process is pretty.
That was on stage.
It's pretty unique. Like we just now found a practice spot. It's an undisclosed location. and so we just now started saying, okay, let's do these parts this way or that way. But
I love it.
But when we write a song, it's not like we get in a room and I send them a text message and I'm like, hey, I wrote this song. Here's some idea. Here's the chords. We basically are at a show and I just start playing a song and then they do it and then I just make up the words and then remember certain parts of it, and then we do it enough times to where I have the words in my head, and that's a song. Or I'll sit at my house and I'll record on my equipment, and then I'll just send them a track like, "Hey, learn this. We're doing it tonight."
So, about how many songs do you think you're writing a month?
I don't know. Really.
Do you go through dry periods where you don't compose anything?
I think so. There's a lot of times where, on my phone and on my computer, I got 40 ideas, little riffs or,
right.
Crappy singing, like really bad stuff, and, but there's sometimes where, when I first started writing songs, I wrote 15 songs in a month, you know what I mean? Yeah. And just played them. I didn't have any experience. I was still learning about playing music in front of people, so I didn't know you were supposed to be a cover band to get out there, so I ignored that part.
Thank God.
And so now we play more, and now I'm filling it. I'm like, okay, well, we got to learn some covers now, because
but the covers you do play, you have very good taste.
Well, I stole them all from Kevin Cummins and everybody else. So.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. They didn't do them first.
That's right.
No, it's so funny. There's a group of people that there's a small group of people that play around, and we all have a bunch of different songs we do, and I do obviously all my originals too. But for the most part, a lot of the covers we do, we've just like I'll tell you what I told everybody. 5 years ago, maybe 6. It might have been longer. I don't know. Been married for 6. I don't know. Anyways, so a long time ago when Kevin Cummins first started playing at Diamonds, we just had this talk the other day. It's confusing because
I not have pointed that out?
We were married in 2009, but we've been together since 2007.
Right.
So like July 10th, 2007 is the day we decided. So on that day it'll be 7 years. So we've only been married for. I've mathematically declined right now.
That was good.
Anyways, back to my story, Rick Bennett. Stick to trumpet, son. This is the sound of what just happened. Hey, Rick, look out!
Mic. They don't do it. They never do it.
So when I first saw Kevin Cummins play, I had a guitar, but I never played. I just did little things. I never wrote, sang, nothing. but I heard his set list, and I heard him playing Bill Withers and things like that, right? And I grew up on that music. I grew up on Bill Withers and the blues and Motown soul and just soul music and just, I don't know, there's something about it, man.
Yeah,
you know,
I agree.
It doesn't matter where you're from, you know, how you were raised, you know, nothing. It's, you feel it. It speaks to you. You feel it. It moves you. It doesn't matter who's doing it.
Yeah,
and
not every genre does that.
No,
but there are genres that do, and that's definitely one of them.
And it's slowly just trying to creep its way back in and not be so, you know, the blues are really making a comeback, and with that you're getting a whole lot of jazz influence and soul influence. You know, Gary Clark Jr. was nominated for 2 Grammys this year for 2 separate categories.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so, but I heard Kevin play and seen the reaction from the audience, and I realized, so I could do the type of music that I like to do, and people will dig it.
Yeah.
You know, because I always thought if I'm a blues cat, I'm going to be...
No, I think your time has come. I think it's come full circle, and that, you know, I've been craving soul music, and I've been hearing a lot of other people say that, like, what the heck? Why is it so hard to find a good soul funk band around here?
And I think the best thing is, you know, one thing that I used to be nervous about or judge my own self on is that I didn't sing like a Kevin Cummins or a Zach Longoria or, you know, Soul River Brown or those guys. I didn't sing like those guys. You know, they have beautiful, beautiful, beautiful voices and astronomical ranges for men, and they can hit all those perfect notes. And here I am smoking cigarettes and you know, I ate a cheese stick and a Mountain Dew before I came here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really have a strict regimen of vocal, you know, soothing, to say the least. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the one thing I try to do is I find musicians that feel music, and that when we play, we just find it and we take a journey together, and we're not trying to be the prettiest or the coolest or the hippest. We're up there having fun, and just for that moment that somebody's there watching us or that we're there, you're not in the stuff.
Right, you're transformed.
You're not there with that crap that you deal with on a day to day.
Yeah, totally.
And we just want to appeal to everybody. You know, everybody, from the dude that sings karaoke in the shower to the lady that, you know, can sing opera. I want everybody, when they hear us, I want them to feel something. Yeah. And that's my goal.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, you've accomplished that. Yeah. Even without the trumpet player, but I love the trumpet.
He's also, I mean, look, the list of cool things. Rick, he has a ponytail.
I hear he's pretty high maintenance, though, from all those years on the road with Casey and the Sunshine Band.
Let me just, I got to do this.
Yeah, so, man, it's like, God, what do you have to sacrifice to get this guy?
I had to sacrifice a lot. I turned my phone off. I turned it off, but listen, this is what it said, basically. Rick sends me a message. He goes, I have a list of expectations for practicing.
For rehearsal.
He said the room temperature needs to be at a consistent 72.5 degrees Fahrenheit. Also, I don't stand up when I play, so I need a Barco lounge with a memory foam upgrade. I also need to feel pretty when I play, so I usually have at least 3 dozen Longstone pink roses.
Yep.
Pink roses.
Pink.
I need, what was it, Italian
Don't
filter?
bring white or red in there, man.
What was
You know what happens when you do that.
I don't want to do that. I don't even want to go there. As you can tell, if you're watching this right now, there are not a white or a red microphone cover in the room. Okay? And I'm pretty sure Rick has pink underwear on. So.
I bet his toenails are painted.
I will believe it. He wore his click clacks.
Have you seen my shoes?
Jeez.
Are they men's shoes? Are they women's shoes?
Who knows, man?
You don't know.
It's provocative, though.
Pardon me.
So yeah, this is what we do, man. This is us. This isn't a show. We don't act. This is just us, man.
I love it.
I mean, I got text messages. What was that one about us making biker jackets?
Oh yeah,
with a flaming tiger riding a unicorn on the back and pinked barbed wire.
Yes.
Wow.
Rick slapped
biker jackets.
I'll have to watch for those.
Yeah.
instead of one size fits all, it's one fits everybody. It's just there's no other styles. There's no other colors. Wear it, love it, live it. Rick slapped. Awesome sauce.
Oh, well, I'm going to take 1 minute here and remind folks that Crescent Hill Radio is a 501c3 nonprofit community radio station, and we do depend on your support. And by supporting us, you help us bring awesome musicians like Ricky Morse and Rick Benedetto into the studio and out to the worldwide listeners over the internet. You can become a member of Crescent Hill by going to our website at crescenthillradio.com. And for $25 a year, you can help us continue to bring all these talented folks to the air. And also, I'd like to mention that we have started a Power to Give campaign on Facebook. If you go to our Facebook page at Crescent Hill Radio, we're trying to raise enough money to actually start paying the bands that play for our Trolley Hop series during the summer.
If that ever happens, I'm going to say on air that my proceeds will be donated directly right back to Crescent Hill Radio. So,
oh, bless your heart, Ricky. We won't say no.
We just like to play. Rick hasn't experienced a Trolley Hop yet, so we got to get him on. We got to get on that stage with him.
Well, we'll get you on again this summer, I bet.
It's amazing.
With your full band.
Yeah. I'd also like to say, if you ever see us, we play with 3 different drummers that rotate. It's not like a schedule or anything. It's just on who's available.
Right,
all the drummers that I play with other bands. I play with DeAndre, Drummer Boy from Soul River Brown. Yeah. I play with Chris Rawl from Positive Men and Attitude. Yeah. And Chris King from the Kevin Cummins Band. So
excellent drummers.
They all bring a different style, and we're all able to click, and it's just so fun. So it's never it's always something different every show. So just because you've seen one doesn't mean you've seen the next one. So.
Yeah. Well, let's hear some more music.
Yes, ma'am. So we're going to do a cover song because I like this cover song. And I'm not going to do the one that I want to do because I don't feel like detuning this. I want to tell you a little bit about this guitar real quick. I'll do it after the song. It's so cool, man. It's so cool. It really is. It's my first, official.
It's a beauty, and that was on my list to ask you about, so thank you.
How do you know what I'm going to do, bro?
I just know, man. I just know.
I used to wish you well. Oh, all I can do now is to wish you well.
Yeah.
B.B. King.
Yeah. Ricky Morse and Rick Benedetto here on the Homegrown Radio Hour.
AKA?
The Ricky Morse Music.
Oh, Rick slapped.
I keep wanting to say Ricky Morse Music Project. That's just me. And it's so
nope, Zach Longoria's got the project name locked down.
It's overused.
Oh, yeah.
Zach's got that Zach Longoria project that's locked up.
There's a lot of projects.
There seems to be a lot of projects these days.
There are.
And that Zach Longoria.
We're more like the Ricky Morse hypothesis.
Yeah. Tell us about that guitar, Ricky.
Oh, yeah, this guitar. My buddy BJ found this in the garbage.
No way.
Yeah, found it in the garbage. And it was still, I mean, there's like paint, but it's not cracked or like dented or warped or anything. It's so solid. And it's we didn't know what it was. And he just had it sitting in his house, and I had an Ovation that I just didn't like playing. It's round. It's just I like a guitar.
Yeah.
And so I traded in my Ovation and case for this, and it was actually a good trade. My guitar is probably worth a little bit more, but this actually, come to find out, is a 1960s Sears Roebuck flat top parlor acoustic. And if it's mint,
you can
so
get like maybe, lucky.
if it's mint, you can get like $200 for it. But I would never sell this thing anyways. Like, I literally just enjoy. I
love those guitars. I actually had one when I was a kid, and I thought it looked familiar, but I thought it could not possibly. It's like
is. And right here it
too
says
good a shape.
It's got the Sears Roebuck. It's still got the original tuners on it, the plastic tuners.
That's amazing.
Yeah, man, nothing's been.
In the trash.
Yeah, in the trash. Like somebody. And it's got nylon strings on it, and it could have regular strings on it, but I like the way they sound.
Yeah, it sounds great.
So
it's got a great
you don't get
sound.
as much.
Squeal
when you're. Plus, it's just pimp.
It's just pimp. It's just pimp.
You got some shows coming up.
Yes, we have a few. Nothing for the rest of this week unless something spectacular pops up.
Awesome.
Some awesome sauce from other bands that just want us to come and grace the stage to help us out. I've put a message out on Facebook. We'll do it for free, man. We don't care. We just want to play in front of as many people as we can. So.
What's that thing tonight?
Oh, what's that thing tonight?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my buddy's War Panties playing at a Hideaway Saloon tonight at 10 o'clock.
Great.
So.
That'd be a great bill to be on. Rick slapped in War Panties.
I think that's we're gonna make that happen at some point. That's gonna be in the making. But anyways, our shows not this week, but next week we have Monday at Diamonds in St. Matthews on the Monster Dome deck. Excuse me. And then we have that following Friday at Diamonds in St. Matthews. And then on the 1st, we'll be doing a performance for a new studio opening up here in Louisville called Level 7 Studios. And we have some other stuff too, I'm sure.
March 13th?
March 13th, yes. March 13th is a pretty big deal. It's our debut at Magbar. It's on a Thursday night, which just so happens to be Dollar Beer Night.
Is that Gonzo Fest?
No.
Why was that on there? Did you do that?
No, I put that. I just like that picture of Gonzo as.
It can get pretty Gonzo down there, though.
Gonzo Fest is held at the Monkey Ranch, and that happens.
Yeah, that's coming up.
Coming up soon.
I thought I saw something for it.
I think it's in April.
Yeah, spring. Gonzo Fest is a big deal, though, man. We'd love to be on that. If anybody, Denny, if you're listening, Denny Humphrey.
Yeah.
Help us out, man.
He's a good guy. Shout out to Denny.
Shout out to everybody, man. Listen, there's a lot of places that we haven't played at, and I was so stoked when I got into Diamonds because, I've been affiliated with friends or worked or whatever with Diamonds from the beginning of it.
Right.
And I had a reputation as, my nickname was Guido. It was before I was married and had a kid, and I was quite a handful. And so I worked extra hard to get in there and get as Ricky, and
redeem yourself.
And redeem myself, yeah. So I was really happy about that. And now, I got to sit in and play with the Toonsmiths when they did their album release at the Palace, The Last Faces of the Palace.
Yeah, that's right.
And Bryce and Daniel and Don and Cal and the Cool and the Gang.
Yeah.
And I just, there was such an awesome opportunity to be in the Palace and play and experience that. So it basically opened me up. I was like, what, there's so much that like there's so many artists, we talked about it last time I was here, that leave and migrate down to Nashville or to other cities. Well, there's a lot of work to be done here in Louisville.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of ground I haven't even touched yet.
You know, there's so many amazing artists here that stay.
So many artists, so many great venues, so many places to play. I feel like if you're a musician and you can't find a place to play, you're just not working hard enough.
Yeah, totally.
You know, I started out just doing open mics, me and Gilby. We just went to every open mic we could possibly go to. And hope that we did get enough that we could, because we didn't have business cards, we don't have a demo, we don't.
Most people start out that way around here, and it's a great way to start out. You know, you get your feet wet, you get a feel for what people think, and
I always give the same thanks to Kevin Cummins and Bob Anonymous and all the cats from Diamonds, Petar Mandich, and all those guys, because, you know, when I first started, I wasn't good, man. I wasn't, and that's not me being funny, but I mean, I was no good. I didn't know I was playing an out-of-tune guitar. Like, I didn't know what key I was singing in. I just was trying. But those guys would give me a song. They'd, you know, let me get up there and sing a song in front of the crowd. And if I messed up, it just embarrassed me, you know. But they gave me that chance. Right. You know, they gave me that opportunity and gave me that taste of, for the one time that I did do good, that I was like, ooh, this is fun.
Yeah.
And then that gave me the drive to want to do it. So I can't, you know, I posted the picture that we have for the event, you know, Flint born and Louisville made.
Yeah, right.
I was born in Flint, Michigan and traveled around quite a bit, but it wasn't until I was here in Louisville, Kentucky that I found myself, you know, found my wife, you know, because of jobs that led me out of Louisville, but based in Louisville, man, if it wasn't for this city, you know, I don't know where I'd be. I really don't know where I'd be. I really don't know what I would do. I don't have a trait, skill, or, you know, I graduated high school, went to the Air Force for a little bit, but I don't have a skill. I can't build your house. Can't fix a plumbing.
You do have a skill. You've got an incredible talent.
Well, I appreciate that. But I mean, that's what I'm, you know, if it wasn't for Louisville, I would have never, what if I'd have never found out about it? But 15 years went down the drain. I've had a guitar since I was 15 and didn't do anything with it. You know, I thank my Uncle Rob for giving me that guitar, but, you know, I learned a couple things and it just went in a closet or got lost in a move, and then I'd get another guitar, and then, you know.
Well, I see you as being very inspired and truly loving what you do, and it really comes through when you perform.
I do.
Yeah.
You know, music is a drug, man. Music is the most powerful drug there is.
Yeah, it's church.
There's nothing, you know, if you're, as an artist, the arts in general, man, you know, for the longest time, people that use that side of the brain were looked down at and labeled hippies or hipsters or weirdos or whatever. Well, you know what? We create and we imagine, and we take people places that they can't go on a regular basis.
That's right.
You know, and there's a lot of, I'm not one of those guys that hates, I listen to all kinds of music, man. But I feel like if all of us artists don't come together and really start putting forth the work to make our music be heard, then it's just going to get lost in some of the stuff that's out there.
And there's a lot of it out there.
Yep, there is. Let's hear some more music before we run out of time here. It's the Ricky Morse Music with Ricky Morse and Rick Benedetto here on the Homegrown Radio Hour.
Got to tune this here guitar. Just put it. Nylon strings, man, they can take up to 3 months to set. You can stretch them out. It doesn't matter. So, what's a new one that we haven't done yet? What's a new one that we have? This song is called Our Thinking Song. I know I have new ones. You want to try Played?
Plain?
Played?
Oh,
just give me some stabs on the breakdowns. Like a doom, wah wah, wah wah wah. Alright. So the song's called Played. Well, I was in a two-seater that runs on Beefeater with a 12-pack to throw in my gym. I had a hot driver that pulled, and all night I got off and did it over again. She was a greed-driven, a little bit living and filled till the brim was sin. She was a lone wolf, a chick with a ghost foot. She said that she could make it all in, but I got played. Oh, I got played. See, I had a quick trigger and ego a bit bigger, lived a life that was filled with lies. I broke all laws, I ran without laws, kind of blood with cuts in my pride. I had no conscience, I broke every promise I made, all of my lovers cried. But now the wool's been pulled, the effects have been known, and all the sheeps are now asking why they got played. Sweet chitty, and it ain't no thing to her. Well, she lived life fast, baby, yesterday was just a blur. She's had finer dimes at least a couple of times, and well, she got more game than you. But with a blink of an eye, you'll believe her lie, 'cause that's just the thing she do till you get paid. Oh, till you get paid. I thought I was going down to make a little deal with the devil, but baby, she just wanted to steal my soul. And now I'm running away, trying to find a place to hide, but I ain't got nowhere to go. I've been running and ducking and diving, dodging and hiding and trying to get out of here in one piece. But everything I know and everything I thought seemed to be part of my make-believe. Oh, I got played. Oh, I got played. Oh, I got played. Oh, I got played. When I was in a two-seater that runs on Beefeater with a 12-pack to go in my gym, with a hot driver that pulled, and all night I got off and did it over again. She was greed-driven, a little bit living in fear till the brim was sin. She was a lone wolf, a chick with a ghost foot. She said that she would make it all in, but I was played. Oh, I was played. Yeah, I got played.
Yeah, Ricky, did you really get played?
I did.
We've all been played.
We've all been played.
Ricky Morse music on the Homegrown Radio Hour. We've got about 10 minutes, and if you all could drink some water and play another song.
Rick needs.
We just need more.
That's going to cost an extra few pink roses.
It's like airline pilots. I have to have 8 hours off.
So you're done now.
No, that's how it works. Rick,
where's that Italian sparkling water? Rick needs a sparkling voucher and his slippers, please.
For God's sake, somebody find his slippers! How fast can a trumpet fly through the air? If you don't find his slippers, you will find out. Well, I saw somebody's post. You're going to have to give him a minute. Dewey needs to think about his whole life before he plays. No, Dewey, you don't want none of this. This will make you hungry. It'll make you laugh. Oh, man. I always like doing this song here just because I wrote it here. Literally, like sitting here, had the idea, and then went home and wrote it. So this is Gypsy Soul. Oh, really? Plus, it sounds really good on this guitar. Gypsy soul from New Orleans, known to do what she pleases. She grew up quick and grew up strong, and always finds a right and wrong. Just a young girl with an old soul, forced to live a hard road. Little girl, big dreams. Yeah, just a gypsy soul from New Orleans. Her mama died when she was 3. She sent to live with her grandma and pappy. Pappy was a drinking man. Grandma lived and raised his hand on a young girl with an old soul. it out in one piece. She got a house that she got on lease. Photographs, they line her walls. Remind her to get better when she falls. Reminds her of the young girl with no soul. The one that was forced to leave a hard road. The little girl with big dreams. Reminds her of that gypsy soul from New Orleans. Yeah. Gypsy soul from New Orleans, known to do what she pleases.
Right on. Ricky Morse music here on the Homegrown Radio Hour live on Crescent Hill. I had dinner with a woman from New Orleans, well, Houma, Louisiana tonight. And she wrote a song about a gypsy queen in New Orleans.
Really?
Very different song, but yeah, interesting.
You know what's funny is it's so weird. Like everybody asks me, like I got a Bad Reputation where it says she's leaving out of Austin, and Somewhere Lost in Tulsa, and Gypsy Soul from New Orleans, and I've never been to none of these places. Never.
Of all the places to be lost, too, man.
But you know what? Like that's the thing. Like you could have said Somewhere Lost in Chicago,
anywhere.
Somewhere Lost in
it doesn't matter.
There's something that comes off your tongue, and you're like, that just makes sense. Man.
Yeah,
it just fits. Hey, and listen, keep a lookout. I can't promise you a date. I still got to find somebody to do it. So if anybody is interested in doing this, I'd really like to shoot a video for Bad Reputation and Somewhere Lost in Tulsa. And I've
got the right person for you, Pam Swisher.
I have such a great idea for Somewhere Lost in Tulsa. I want it to be like somebody coming off the road, going into an old diner, and they're sitting there and they order their drinks and they go to get their money out and they see the picture in the wallet, on that verse when it says, I got your photo, picture of my billfold and time is born to smile down, and then he's going through all those memories and the story of the song, and then the last part of it is before he goes into that, well, I'm still somewhere lost in Tulsa. She comes back, she goes, sir, are you ready to order? And it brings him back, and then he goes, well, I'm somewhere lost in Tulsa, can't get you off my mind. And I think the idea for that
I'm gonna hook you up.
Oh my God, man!
She can do it. If anybody can do it,
We'll have Rick pulling some Kenny G with a trumpet though, just like with his hair flowing in the wind, just walking. He'll just be that. He'll be a cook. We'll have him as a cook in the background of the diner, and then he'll just come in and he'll have a trumpet.
I love it. I can see it.
Oh God!
With a mariachi outfit on.
That's for Guy Got Mine. Oh my God! I can't believe that one.
So we've got about less than 5 minutes left. Folks can find you on Facebook.
Yes.
You have a Ricky Morse music page.
Yep.
And you put all your gigs up on that.
We do.
Next Monday at Diamonds and St. Matthews, and the following Friday at Diamonds.
Both times are from 10 to 2, and Monday's on the Monster Dome deck, and I only hope Friday's on the Monster Dome deck too. But we might be inside, so either way, it's still they just renovated the inside of the bar a while back, and it's super awesome, man. It's just I really, I don't know, maybe I am biased, but I love Diamonds. I love everything that they are. I love the people that are affiliated with it, and the one thing that I can attest to is over the past 10 years or so, however long it's been, the core people that made that place cool from the get-go are still the core people there today.
I've heard a lot of people say that.
And that's just really cool, man. There's so many places that have so much turnaround, and I don't know. That was my Taj Mahal for the longest time.
It's awesome.
And to be in there is really cool. So thank you, Jared Matthews and Griff.
Shout out to Diamonds Pub. Yeah, they've been good to a lot of musicians in Louisville. Keep it up. Yeah. Well, Ricky, thank you all for coming on. Thank you, Rick. It's great to meet you, Rick Benedetto. And Ricky Morse of Ricky Morse Music. Keep an eye out for them. They've got a new band together, a full band, and if you like some good soul music and from the heart. They're the folks for you. I love them.
I love you. Thank you. Thank
Pleasure
you
to meet you.